Look at this. Red New, Dire, and Lemon for the Spell Rulers, and Senpapi, Poffle, and Nifroth for Team Pissen. With the matching drip, all 6 of them with the magic cylinder icon frame.
I feel the power of each team's camaraderie in this single image.
Yeah, and they are all going already. So let's get set up to spectate one of these matches here. Let's take a look at... Let's go for the middle match, Dire versus Poffle.
Awful. All right. The Fortnite gamer herself.
All right. Oh, let me switch up the icons and stuff. We still have last rounds on. That's my bad.
You could keep the Bidoof one. That was pretty cool.
So on the right, we have Team Pissen. On the left, we have the Spell Rulers. And yeah, Poffle's off to a good start here with her signature Madolches.
True. Would you describe Madolches as like a glass cannon kind of deck?
I guess in a way you could probably say that. Madolche don't really set up many negates at all. If they do have a negate, it's the one copy of Promenade that they are allowed per turn.
They kind of sound like the heroes of the bakery.
That's kind of true. I think we might have seen a little bit of a misclick here. That Hootcake was brought out into face-down defense position. Don't think that was intentional. That is unfortunate.
No.
But we'll see what a Dire is able to do in response here. Poffle does have the fresh Sistart up with Chateau. Gonna give a bit of protection to the board, and you gotta think that at least one of those face downs is Promenade, right? Promenade.
Yeah. Promenade.
Promenade, Team Pissen. Oh, that's a good start for Dire. The
I think is this the first time we've seen Adventure so far?
It's not surprising. The Master Duel hits to the Adventure engine are pretty severe. There's only one Enchantress available and 2 right per deck. So
Dang, how times have changed.
Yeah, really. The Adventure engine is pretty thin, but Dire has been able to find a way into the Enchantress, sets up the Fateful Adventure, and that's probably gonna be going to add the Griffin Rider.
There it is. What's that?
Discarding a Dogmatic Punishment as cost for adding the Griffin Rider there. Yeah, very interesting. Griffin Rider using its effect to come out to the board in attack position. And the Fateful Adventure will now pick up one of the equips from the deck. But as we all know, there's only one that is worth running. So no bets on seeing anything other than the Draco back here. And there it is, using its ability to get around the protection effect of the Sistart.
Oh my god. And we still don't even know what Dire's playing. All these cards.
Yeah.
The Adventure engine's so good, so good.
All of this threat and not even committing to the main line of the deck yet. All right, there she goes, and okay, well, that's why the Sistart was the target there. Harpy's Feather Duster.
Whoa, let's go.
Okay, Poffle going for her signature super polymerization.
Living up to her profile icon. gremlin energy.
Fusing together the token and the face down hoot cake to go into Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Okay. Alright, at least being able to clean up the token there, but man, losing all of those spells and traps is huge.
Still looking really difficult. Hey, but you had to do it to him. Come on, you had to do it to him.
It's true, yeah. I mean, the Griffin Rider can clean up the Mud Dragon pretty easily here, but the Madolche is sitting pretty still, so Poffel's not out of it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it really depends on what Dyer has been able to find as follow-up, if anything.
Yeah, this still looks pretty okay for Madolche. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
That's pretty good follow-up. The terraforming to grab, of course, generator boss stage.
No. Oh no! Just like that, I see the duel going very differently.
Mm-hmm. So notably, the Griffin Rider does not have the ability to negate anything because there is no adventurer token. But the boss stage activating here might change up this a little bit. So we have Har, the generator boss of storms, coming out, and the boss stage spawning 3 generator tokens.
Oh no.
Poffel gonna go for the Chocolat a la mode, targeting the hoot cake in the graveyard. Oh, and it's gonna go through. That triggers Chocolat's second effect, I believe. Oh, that's gonna get ashed. Oh. I would have brought out a Madolche from the deck. Last card in hand for Dyer, the Ash Blossom.
Oh my goodness.
This is really rough. Poffel just going to go to the end phase here, not even going to the battle phase to clean up the Griffin Rider. And Dyer using Trap Trick to go into the generator. Which one is this one? Sorry. Oh, here it is. Generator boss fight. Swapping out a boss stage for a boss stage, which gives Poffel a draw, triggering Har's ability and the new boss stage's ability.
They always fake me out with that draw. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. And then they activate an effect. And I'm like, oh, well, now it doesn't feel like so much of a gift. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, really. And, yeah, there goes the Chocolat a la mode. Dyer does not have enough for lethal on board at the present time. Needs another 800 damage. Is that possible? Looking like perhaps no. And that's the power of limiting the Enchantress to 1. Because if Dyer still had a second copy of the Enchantress available, the Fateful Adventure could have fetched it from the deck, and it would have been able to exchange for another token. But as it is, Poffel living on 800 life points. Oh, okay. Oh my... Alright, wow. You know what? This is surprising. This is the first time we've seen this the entire tournament. Predaplant, Verte Anaconda, paying 2,000 and copying the effect of Fusion Destiny from the deck. It's your boy, Ryan. It's DPE.
What does my favorite content creator say? He goes, "It's me, it's DPE." Love that guy.
The deepest peepus himself on the board. Poffel drawing for turn. And then,
you don't see enough of this guy anymore.
Yeah.
I guess that's good. Never mind.
Yeah, Hashtag Celestial did nothing wrong.
Now, I just want to point out, if Dyer had Destiny Hero, I don't know, there's one that can burn for 1600. That would have been. I thought, oh, is he gonna do it? He's gonna clear it. This is still good, obviously.
What is it called?
Dystopia. Destiny Hero Dystopia. Yeah,
that's the one. That would have been lethal right there, but it looks like Poffel did not even draw into a play. And unless there's some sort of a battle fader or something, I think this is the end of the game.
Man. This was an intense one.
It was. Man, the pinpoint removal of the fresh Sistar from the Draco back there, allowing Dyer to get so much advantage off of the Harpy's Feather Duster, which otherwise would have been useless.
You know, Hasher, I think I think I'm gonna make a claim, a bold claim. I think Harpy's Feather Duster so far has been the card that really has impacted the most games we've watched so far. Yeah,
you know what? It has been. It's that and Raigeki, the classics, of course.
Yeah, Raigeki. Yeah.
All right, we do have more matches, of course. It is a team fight. So we're going to jump into the battle between Lemon Yugioh versus Nifroth.
Let's go.
Both also playing completely new decks, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's jump into it, and we'll find out.
Ooh, already. I like this.
So we got Nifroth on the top, starting us off with the B-Trooper Scout Buggy, getting hit with an insect on Lemon's side. The Maxi blanked by the Ash Blossom. And Nifroth is free to go. B-Trooper Scout Buggy bringing another copy out from the deck. Just for free as a treat. Linking into the B-Trooper Armor Horn, which gives Nifroth an additional normal summon of an insect monster. Linking into the Seraphim Papillon. Both the Papillon's ability and the Resonance Insect going off one after the other. Adding, the Royal Rare copy of the B-Trooper Sting Lancer.
So that's why Nif played this deck. Understand.
He's showing off the drip.
Showing it off, man.
Armor Horn coming out, which sends a Goki Pole to the graveyard thanks to the banished effect of the Resonance Insect, going up into the giant B-Trooper Invincible Atlas, which can then tribute an insect monster on the field to summon a B-Trooper from the deck. Sting Lancer coming out. So we have one in hand, one already on the board, and the Sting Lancer adding the B-Trooper Flying Sting counter trap card. And Nifroth passing on there, shotgunning the Maxi in the draw phase, just saying, buddy, you're just going to have to play against this. Lightning Storm for Lemon, clearing up that Flying Sting.
Way.
And here's the Speed Roid wheel. Oh no,
this is a duel.
Oh, that's a really bad roll on the wheel, though. Rolling a 1, and the red-eyed dice that is only played at 1 copy was already discarded to the graveyard. So forced to just summon out the Ultra Hound.
Oh,
but still got plays available, though. Is playing into a pretty well-placed Maxi here, though. Stardust Charge Warrior, gonna let Lem draw an additional card. Den Daiko Duke in the graveyard. Gonna be banishing itself to attempt to bring back a tuner from the graveyard, but Nif's Sting Lancer in hand, gonna send that tuner straight back to the deck. And of course, pick up a Descent after summoning to the field. Oh, but Lemon's not done yet. We got the High Speedroid Rubber Band Shooter, which is going to allow for some extension here, sending the Fukui Madoshi Piper to the graveyard and adding Speedroid Car Turbo. And hang on, what is this? Hello? Pilika, Descendant of Gusto, bringing back the Fukimadoshi Piper in the graveyard. Car Turbo, special summoning from the hand. Synchro summoning for the level 7 Wind Pegasus at Ignister. And going for level 10 Baron de Fleur.
Holy moly.
Car Turbo activating the effect in the graveyard, boosting up all wind monsters by 800 points on the field, which allows the Baron to clear some of the monsters here by attacking and using its ability, but having to pass to Nif with 10 cards in hand, that's a little
Nif
rough.
has the god hand right now. I can't imagine a scenario where he doesn't win on this turn.
I mean, yeah, I have to agree. With this many cards available and only needing to play around one negate from the Baron, what could there possibly be that wouldn't get Nif the win here?
So true.
Well, there's the negate for the Baron, but Nif has the Sting the Poison, which contribute another insect on the field to negate the effect of a monster, meaning the negate was negated, and Nif will be getting the additional normal summon of that Battle Wasp, bringing back the Goki Pole, linking into the Insector Picofelina. Just going for more cards here.
Why not?
Equipping a Resonance Insect to the Armor Horn from the deck. Returning 3 insects to the deck to draw 1 card as if you needed any more. Linking into another copy of that Seraphim Papillon.
You have such a way with words.
It's the cards. The cards are making me say the things, really.
Oh! What's he talking about?
Oh, the Killer Needle, destroying Baron de Fleur. Wind Pegasus able to clean up the Doom Dozer in response, but the insect lock has been broken. Access code talker is here. He's talking to the code. He's looking to get around the back door of the mainframe, and that is looking like enough for lethal on board.
Oh my goodness.
The code has been accessed, and Nifroth used it to win this duel. Well, that's... If any duel today is going to show the power of Maxi and getting it negated or not, that is it.
Wow. Exact lethal, too.
Exact lethal. All right. And, of course, we have one more game from this feature match. I believe that is puts both teams at 1 apiece here.
Oh.
So the final duel is going to decide which one takes the win and moves on with 3 wins. We need to see the game between Mr. Streams himself, Sen Poppy, versus Rednu. So let's hop into it right here.
Is there some kind of mistake? It says this is not Sen Poppy.
Oh, interesting. Have they made a last-minute substitution? Oh, baby! Well, star of a previous match, Spellcaster's Village is here. Secret Village of the Spellcasters, rather. And Sen revealing that he's playing the Altergeists.
Oh.
And as this is a game that is concluded, we can see the cards that are available to each player.
Oh,
and
no.
This has got to be Rednu's worst matchup. As we can see in Rednu's hand, there are some Sky Striker cards, which are all about spells. So, Sen Poppy keeping the monster off of Rednu's board, blanking basically all of Rednu's hand here. That is so unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Ice Dragon's
but
Prison. Okay. Oh.
You have that Royal Secret Village, you gotta use it.
I mean, yeah, you gotta flex the Royal Village. Infinite Impermanence.
Dang, dude.
in the column of the Ice Dragon's prison, limiting Sen Poppy's damage output here. Red New is on a 9-turn clock to find an out to the village. Not being able to find it here. And Sen with no further aggression, just hitting for the 800. Pretty happy to just keep at it. Knowing that Sen is up against the Sky Strikers must feel real nice. Oh my god, the Solemn Judgment just not letting Red New have an inch.
Oh no. Not you. First, you have to get over the Spellcaster's Village, then the Solemn, and then you gotta combat Altergeist.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. As a Sky
rough.
Striker player, that's too much.
That's real rough. And the Altergeist protocol flipping up, making Altergeist Marionetter not be able to get negated by the Effect Veiler. Tripling Sen's damage output, and I think we might be seeing the end of the game on Sen's next turn here. Red New topping into an Effect Veiler, but I think Red New's missing here that Effect Veiler is a spellcaster.
Oh,
Could have broken the secret village lock here, but I think also it doesn't have enough of a play to make even with a normal summon Effect Veiler.
oh my god.
Trying to Veiler the Marionetter again, but obviously with the Altergeist protocol up, you can't even negate Altergeist's effects. I mean, if Red New had drawn something more impactful, like Engage or something, summoning the 0 attack point Veiler might have been okay, but I guess there's also the problem that Sky Striker cards need you to have no monsters in the main monster zone.
Hasher, I need to close my eyes. If I don't see it, it didn't happen. I do not perceive.
Sen is out to win today. I mean, probably really happy with this match here. Revealing the second secret village off of the metaverse as well. Good lord.
Wow.
Red New just setting the final cards, saying, "Hey man, that I just had nothing." I think, to be honest, the village might not have even really been that impactful here. It was just the fact that the Solemns did so much work, not letting Red New get even an inch onto the board. Man, that's a really rough one for Red New, but that does mean that Sen Poppy does take the game, and with that, the match for Team Pissen. They are going up to 3 wins with 1 final round to play in the group stage. Man, that was a hell of a round.
We saw some things in this one.
We did really see some things. Spellcaster's Village, I don't know why I keep calling it that. Secret Village of the Spellcasters is really showing up today. And really rearing its ugly head, saying, "I dodged the ban list, bitch." Real kind of a blowout there. Although, I don't know. I think the Solemns were secretly the best cards versus that matchup there.
It was so much in so little time.
It really
I'm still
was.
processing it.
But the other 2 matches were really good. We got to see some generators flexing their muscles. And we got to see the Bee Troopers as well. The Maxi.
No Despia, no Marincess. This was
just
a gaming
being
round.
Dudes.
Just a couple of guys being dudes. That's what it's all about.
All right. Well, it looks like round 4 has concluded, so we're going to go to a quick break while we set up for the final round of the group stage. So we will be right back.
Yee-hee.